So if you're like me, you never expected to find yourself in this position of being a caregiver. I know I didn't. And unless you actually went to school to study and become a therapist or something, then you're kind of wandering around in the dark and don't know what to do. And I can honestly tell you that it gets easier with time.
My little piece of advice would be, don't forget yourself. I did that and exhausted myself. And someone told me, it was actually a doctor, pulled me aside and said, Stacy's going to need you to be strong for her. You have to take care of yourself.
Caregiving it's a very hard thing, but it's also very rewarding. And you don't know what you can do until you have to. Keep trying, keep asking questions, keep teaching, keep helping. It's still the same person. It's just hard for them. And they are just like you in every way.
Feeling tired is a common complaint after stroke. As many as 70% of patients suffer from significant fatigue. Most frustrating about this is a genuine symptom. You're not making it up. You're not just lazy.
The fatigue is something that no one prepared me for. I thought, for a while, what's wrong with me? Why do I sleep all the time? Why am I so tired? Why is it that I go to the grocery store and I come home and I've done that one thing and I fall apart, I'm exhausted.
I can't do anything about it. It's how my body responds. I can force my body to do lots of things, but not fatigue. I can't fight enough against fatigue.
But what I was frustrated about was the fact that nobody had told me what fatigue was. And I kept thinking maybe she was lazy or didn't want to do anything, etc. But it's all based on fatigue. The brain loses an enormous amount of its energy reserves when you have a stroke. Different people have different ranges of fatigue and different energy levels.
Out of all the effects of a stroke, aphasia is probably one of the most debilitating, frustrating, and isolating effects. It is inherent in each of us to want to communicate, and when that ability is taken away, it is very frustrating. Imagine having the words on the tip of your tongue and not being able to have them come out.
Everything's changed, like for me, I couldn't talk hardly at all. Now I'm able to talk. But it's just you're changed. You've been changed from you're the same person, but you still have problems.
I think that's one of the things that John talks about with the aphasia and some of the challenges that he's had, is that I want people to know I'm still the same in here. I can't go as fast. I can't think as fast. I can't talk as fast. But, he's often said, I'm not stupid, I just had a stroke, because I think sometimes the perception with someone with aphasia or with a brain injury where things need to be explained a little slower, that he wants everyone to know that you still feel like the same person in your soul.
And I will never forget the name of that book. It was Don't Leave Me Inside Here by Myself. And I will never forget that sentence, because I kept thinking of my sister inside there by herself if she couldn't talk.